Because like, let me check something first. Yeah, if we just do some Mecha Break, like even if I miss out on Mecha Break, it's not the end of the world. But like Visions of Mana, I gotta know. I mentioned this during a previous stream, but just updating my stream stuff. So like I was a big fan of Seiken Densetsu 3 back in the day when I played it by emulator, as everyone did with a ROM translation. But then Trials Mana came out, and like it looks good. It has the spicy Latin music that I love from was it Hawk the Thief? His story that was still in there, but the gameplay was just so banal and lifeless and bleh. And this looks like it has a bit more spice to it. I might be wrong, but we shall check out Visions of Mana and hopefully have a good time. Sorry for the bait and switch, guys, but you know. Can I get the splash screen, please? It's really cool. Game capture, please. Game capture. Hello? There it is. I'm just going to quickly... I took a screenshot. I'm just going to quickly crop it because it wasn't detecting the window. Yeah. What? You know what? We're just going to restart the game now that it's captured. It did something weird where I took a screenshot. I attempted to post it in MS Paint, and apparently it took a screenshot of no. Now it's fucking. This is made by NetEase. Weird. They were a publisher. I do believe there is a gacha game being made by NetEase. There we go. No, it already exists. Why do I have an untitled PNG? I need to fucking get rid of that, apparently. This shouldn't be too long, and then we can... Yeah, oh, it is Project Mugen, the one that I'm interested in. Ooh, so if this is good, that'll be a nice little preview of the future. Ooh, fingers crossed, gamers. All right, add image, browse. Visions of Mana, boom. Yeah, that's what the splash screen looked like. It was very cool. Yeah. I'm assuming you guys saw that, right? Okay. Dial that down to 40%. Yeah, I mean, Secret of Mana is kind of up there with like Chrono Trigger for a lot of old Super Nintendo fans. I was never the biggest fan of Secret of Mana, but like Trials of Mana was amazing, and I love Final Fantasy Adventure on the Game Boy Advance, or the original Game Boy. Blech. And then Legend of Mana had some of the coolest like boss music on the PS1. So I always think about that. Visually, that game was also really interesting, but it was a nightmare for a completionist like myself. Performance. So we get 60 frames. So that both images are visible.
Visions of Mana.
Yeah. Oh, that cat person. I like their design a lot. Wow. That's weird for me. I don't normally latch onto a design like that, but like immediately, like that cat person is sick. Okay, good first impression. Normal, special, jump, dodge, elemental vessel, class strike, travel shortcut, dash. This seems promising. Do we have borderless window? Yeah! Oh, let's go. Balanced. Oh, that should be fine. High. Yeah, performance, balance. Ooh. Ooh, okay, netties. Let me make sure that's... Which is a man. That's a cute cat. I'm gonna be upset if I need to buy this, though. That's the problem. Oka Studios is the main developer, apparently. Also known as Sakura Studios, is a subsidiary of NetEase. This might be their first game. What, early purchase bonus, you get a extra costume. Mana Superstars costumes, that's fun. Mana is one of those franchises where I have a lot of respect for it, despite the fact that I don't like many of the games in it, which is a weird thing. But, all right. My expectations are getting higher than they probably should be, but I am hoping to be surprised. I don't know how long the demo's supposed to be, but we appreciate your interest in the Visions of Mana demo. In this demo version of Visions of Mana, you can progress through a portion of the storyline, explore the field, and battle enemies. A boss awaits you at the end of the this chapter excerpt. Do you have the strength to come out victorious? The star marker will point you in the right direction through your playthrough. Don't forget to use the elemental vessels and your class strikes during battle. You can handily defeat whatever enemies you face if you make use of these extra powers at your disposal. Once you use an elemental vessel, it goes on cooldown, but the more you use normal attacks in battle, the shorter the cooldown time. You can set items, magic, or abilities as shortcuts on the ring menu. These shortcuts can help you on your journey, so be sure to customize your ring menu. You can also check the menu to view more details about each item or move. Functions in the menu are limited for the demo and may differ from the full release. For more content beyond this excerpt, please look forward to the full release of the game.
Snowfall is already starting to melt.
What a relief.
The spirits are probably celebrating the naming of a new Alm. They're welcoming us.
Great. Wonderful. Can we get out of the cold already?
Remind me who it was who said they wanted to make a bunch of snowmen earlier?
I never dwell on the past. Focus on the now, Val.
And speaking of the here and now, we should discuss our plan. If we follow the falls, we'll reach a plateau. Rata Harbor is just beyond that.
Harbor? As in Ocean Harbor? I always wanted a chance to see the sea.
I love that accent.
The ships there will take us to Illistana, capital of the deep.
This is not 60
Akira
frames, though.
Illistana is the largest city in the world.
That's where we'll meet up with the Alm of Water. Whoever they are, I hope they're ready for us.
I wonder if that's
Remember, we're not just picking up an alm in Illistana.
Shinyan's
It's
voice
also where we
in
will
Genshin?
request the rites of initiation.
It's still a long way to get to the Tree of Mana. But the Queen of Illistana is attentive to the needs of the alms. She will pray for our safe passage.
Also, that creature seems familiar. It might be from a previous one.
Wow. Then we barely even set foot out the door, it seems.
Rhyme Falls. Yeah, no, Morley's great. Also voiced by Kaiji Tang.
Something
Ichiban.
wrong?
Look,
That thing is frozen solid. Yep, nothing more than a block of ice. Wait. It's melting, see? Oh!
Even was looking
You
kind of
okay?
rough.
You were frozen solid a second ago.
Okay. Can I adjust my settings now? Okay, class strength, elemental vessel, normal, special, dodge, breakfall, double jump. Let's go. Bring menu, switch character. Ooh. Physical damage dealt by weapons can be one of two types, slash or strike. In addition, there are 8 types of elemental damage: fire, water, wind, earth, darkness, light, moon, and wood. Monsters can be weak, resistant, or immune to one or more of these damage types. Check the color of the inflicted HP damage after a hit to know what each type does to a specific enemy. So yellow is good, blue is bad, and then gray is no. Experiment fighting with different characters or moves to figure out what works best against difficult foes. You can choose to borrow the power of an elemental by going to the gear/skills section of the main menu and selecting an elemental vessel for a specific character. Equipping a vessel will activate the powers of its corresponding class. This is known as changing your class. With each class comes a different set of moves and choice of weapon. That's cool. Elemental plot. The system allows you to power up each character class. Elemental points are required to advance along the elemental plot. You can obtain these points by converting golden clovers found throughout the land into elemental points using the menu option or by gathering elementite. The elemental plot displays how much of an element's power you can wield. As a character progresses through the plot, the more in tune they will be with an element, clearing the way to learn more powerful moves and abilities. You'll only be able to progress up to level 4 in the demo version. Well, Cactus's Diary ×1. Yeehaw.
Did that plant thing drop something back there?
Yeah, it looks like a diary, maybe?
Well, are you gonna read it or what?
Karina, I can't just read that cactus's private thoughts, right? Or can I?
I think you can, as long as you give it back to him next time we cross paths. Come on.
Are the cutscenes pre-rendered? Because this seems fine. You are now able to access the vessel menu. From here, you can choose which elemental's power to assign to a character and equip the corresponding elemental vessel, invoking the power of the elementals. Let's go back to settings. Let's move this up to quality, I guess, and see if that makes it look better. Like, it looks like there's no or not enough anti-aliasing for whatever reason. Strategy. Balanced attack. Okay. Ah, he's a thief. He's wielding a third sword with his tail. Let's go. Yo, okay. Okay. Okay, so you can freely change. So you unlock one elemental, and everyone can change classes. Rune Knight, and then Mystery. Or... Oh no, we need to I guess no one has the... No, he has the Night Blade. Ooh. All right. Okay, so they are equipable. Okay, so Rune Knight. Those who assume this class can imbue their blades with saber magic to improve their battle prowess. Harnessing the strength of the wind, their great swords feel light as air. Press and hold X to swing your great sword and mow down nearby enemies. Use the power of wind to imbue an ally's weapon with wind elemental damage. Okay. Nightblade. Press and hold an enigmatic class with abilities that trigger extra effects when a critical hit lands. With their triple knives, they punish their foes in the name of the moon. Sailor Moon reference for some reason. Press and hold X to attack the opponent with a huge cross slash. Press and hold Y to repeatedly slash an enemy. Crit rate. Zweihander. Appearance. No, weapon skins. That's cool. Vessel. Sylphid Boomerang. Garuda Tempest. Okay, ring menu. Yeah, basically. It's basically Zoro as a mink. And then she's got Thunderbolt and Healing. Karina is an oracle, a one-winged girl from a tiny village who dreams of traveling the world. Joined by her best friend Ramco, she's an unstoppable spear-wielding menace. Yeah, she's got one dragon wing. I'll view characters' stats, not... Ranger, a vagrant swordsman and survivor of the Etern tragedy. This ranger uses quick attacks to corner his opponents and keep them guessing his next move. Katana. I mean, he is just Zoro. Ah, there he is. So what moves is it? Ice Smash, Nature Aura. So water and wood. Guard. A young soul guard tasked with seeing the alms to the end of their pilgrimage. Wielding a blade in one hand, he has a balanced repertoire of skills. I don't know. Explode and Fireball. Okay, Fire Magic. The power of the moon surges within you. Yeah, okay, magical girls. Alright. Kablamzos.
I feel the power of the elements.
Aegis. The power of the moon allows this class to raise its defense in battle while wielding lances and shields, which can also deal powerful strike attacks. Oh, magic is the same though. Interesting. Still 3 blades.
I'm eager to try out my new skills.
Nomad. Wielding these 3 nimble knives, these travelers can increase the party's critical hit rate and provide other helpful effects in combat. Dagger try. What you got, girly? Okay. I'm a sucker for Arabian outfits and also transparent clothing. God damn it.
This is just the beginning.
Last change to dancer. Kagura fan. Class that inflicts status effects on enemies and lowers their stats with a wave of its fans. Blessed by the wind, their movement is light as a feather. I think we're just gonna experiment with the default class for Val and go with Dancer and Nightblade. Yo, the one like slit in the that's not as cool. In the clothing.
So this is the power of the spirits.
Moon Charter. So that's done there be the power of the spirit there, yeah. Devoted observers of the celestial bodies, they can increase their teammate's critical hit rate and fling their opponents with the wave of their fans. Cool. Vessel quick swap. While it's possible to switch your elemental vessel from the vessel menu, you can also change it on the fly from the main menu. This is handy if you only need to quickly change to a different elemental vessel. Items and guides. Not gonna worry about that. Candy. HP. There's also Secret of Evermore, which is kind of like the Final Fantasy Mystic Quest version of Secret of Mana for Super Nintendo, now that I think about it. I don't know if it was officially considered part of the series, but it was another attempt to make, well, now the game looks a lot better, to make Secret of Mana appeal to Westerners. Gold Clover. So RB is our quick menu. We got items, we got magic. Air combos. Okay, how do we launch? How do we launch? Come on. What is star? Quest? Way marker. Oh, that's fun.
Take this. Take this.
Rules of combat. If the HP of your party members reaches 0, or if all members are petrified and unable to continue fighting, it's game over right then and there. You can escape from a battle by continuously running against the edge of the combat area. However, be aware that you cannot escape from a battle if the edge is red. Shortcuts allow you to quickly execute moves or use items during battle without having to access the ring menu. You can set up shortcuts from the item menu or when customizing your moves from the gear/skills menu. So this is not the ring menu? What is the ring menu then? And is there anything about... Oh, here we go. Farewell, Rhyme Falls. The Rhyme Falls are really famous, apparently. But when I arrived, the water was totally frozen. When it's cold, I get sleepy. But if it's too cold, I can't fall asleep. If you see me sleeping, it's because I'm cold, not because I'm lazy. Does spring arrive once the snow melts? Or does the snow melt once spring arrives? The world may never know. I prefer summer anyway. This is from Little Cactus. Battle. How can firing back projectiles? Ramco. Okay. Well, we'll figure it out. Maybe that's for attacking airbound enemies. Oh god. Oh, we got a helm splitter. Yay! Okay. So this frame rate is not working. So what we're gonna do, I don't think the FPS cap is working the way it's supposed to, so we'll adjust it to 120. And maybe the FPS drops will be less perceptible. I do wish the camera sensitivity was a little higher too. Camera speed. 6, 7. That's better. Still not perfect.
It's moving a little fast, huh?
This is a good time to try out the powers of the lunar globe.
Let's
Yes.
plan our next move.
Save. You will sustain continuous damage. You fall into the bone-chilling water of the ice flows. Resist the urge to take a dip in these freezing streams. Crossing the icy flows, use the power of the lunar globe to slow down time, reducing the speed of the drifting ice blocks so that you can safely reach the opposite shore. Elemental vessel Lunar Globe. The Lunar Globe is ensorcelled with the power of Luna, the moon elemental. It has the ability to manipulate the flow of time. Press RT during battle. Pressing RT during battle will place the vessel down at your current location. When enemies approach it, a zone of lunar energy will emerge, slowing down the movement speed of all foes that step into it. Conversely, if you or your allies enter the zone, it will speed up the casting times or spells and other attacks.
Resonate! Everything's slowed down. Watch your step here.
Oh no!
Freezing.
Oh no!
Grizzly!
That was awkward.
Let me see. Nice.
Candy.
The sky sure is bright. I love this kind of weather.
Especially after leaving a blizzard. Anything would be better.
Don't you feel more energetic too, though? Amazing what clear skies can do.
What is... Oh.
Sounds like Ramco agrees with you.
Here, use this.
Eat the candy.
Yes.
Yeah, the movement is a little sluggish. Squirrels.
Salamando! I can still fight.
Easy. You're stronger than you think.
It's a little clunky.
Grow stronger with every battle.
Yeah, it does bother me that there's no
Got some syrup. You're mine.
grizzly syrup. Excuse me? God damn it. No coyote time in this.
You're mine. Taking this.
Lucre. Is there like a move list? Take damage or deal damage. No. It appears that skills are tied to classes.
This is gonna hurt.
Okay. Okay. All right. I get it.
Just what I need. Got it.
Okay. There's some stuff going on. I feel like I missed a
Let
chest.
me see. This might be useful.
I think I saw a chest and then I ran right past it. because I was distracted by other things. But I don't want to go back.
Taking this?
No. Yeah, I feel like the movement should be a lot faster. It's surprisingly sluggish. Oh god. And then conversely, when you are sprinting, it's very fast. Ah! That's awkward. Yeah, the jumping like slows you down when it happens though. What do I use the grizzly syrup for? Do I use that to make candy? This also seems like a pretty easy game.
Yes.
But I don't know what I even picked up. Okay, well, good news. I feel like I'm probably not going to want to pick this up. But bad news, you know, doesn't seem super great, which is a shame. Hey guys!
Yes.
Just teleported ahead of me. Hello. Fortune flies. The twinkling green butterflies you sometimes see fluttering around are known as fortune flies. Interacting with a fortune fly doubles the amount of lucre you acquire from battles. Although the effect only lasts for so long, fortune flies will reappear after a little while, but if you ever spot one, be sure to catch it.
There's something strange about this butterfly.
It's a weird mechanic.
Let me see. Is this?
Ample increase. Is that like the accessory? No? There's no accessory slot. My god.
Is it just me, or is this area teeming with monsters?
After we defeat the first wave of attacks, we should be ready for more enemies rushing in from the shadows. These monsters fight in packs.
Thanks, Captain Obvious. I can tell there are more out there.
Hina, stand back, okay? You don't want to get caught up in the fray.
Leave the healing to me, but don't do anything too reckless.
The gloves are off!
Uh-huh. Yep. Okay, resistance is half damage.
Not so fast! Take this! Spirit will answer our call. Feeling good. Come at me! Feeling good.
I don't know how to... Is it only, because I equipped Catman with the Luna thing, can only he use it? Or is it on cooldown? I'm not seeing where the cooldown might be. I think the juggle ability, class skill. Wow. Oh my god. Oh, this is extra. Damn! Roast chicken tonight, guys. Wow.
Got it.
How do I change characters again? Is it... Eh.
I can still fight.
Nice tight.
I got this.
So is that the juggle? Confusing.
That's the last of them.
Well, that wasn't so bad. Now that Marley's here, I can take a break.
A soul guard has to look after the alms, but it helps that you can handle yourselves in a fight. Thanks for the assistance.
Way to make me feel guilty for slacking off, Val. Okay, fine, I'll keep fighting. Just stop smiling at me like that.
We're nearly to Fallow's Step. Come on.
Yeah,
Those monsters just kept coming, huh?
There are bound to be more encounters like that in the future. Be prepared for an attack at any moment. That's the best way to stay sharp.
Doesn't hurt to have a good stock of items and gear either. I got this.
I'm on it.
I'll carry on from here.
It kind of feels like it has some of the same issue. Like I think it's still better than Trials of Mana, but it hasn't really evolved a whole lot. And it definitely kind of has that feel like, yeah, new developer making their first game in like Unity or maybe Unreal Engine. I didn't see if there was an engine mentioned. But I'm glad that my setting changes
Feel that warmth.
seem to have worked.
Like waking up from hibernation after a long, cold winter.
Beyond the steppe is Rata Harbor, but something's off.
Pretty environment.
Milpa is away, it seems.
Who is Milpa? A friend of yours?
He owns this ranch. He taught me swordsmanship when I first arrived in Ilistana. He's quite gifted with a blade. I had hoped to ask him for some assistance before we crossed the steppe.
I didn't know you used to live in Ilistana, Morley.
Well, with Etern gone, I was left alone. Thankfully, I was taken in by someone who lives in Ilistana. I've stayed in touch with him ever since. It was through my newfound guardian that I was introduced to Milpa.
Huh. Guess everyone's got a story, don't they? Life's full of surprises.
I am glad to know at least one of us has been to Ilistana before.
I should be able to keep us from getting lost once we reach the city. If Milpa is out, then I suppose we'll just have to continue on foot.
I didn't notice Karina's tail before, and this then makes me think, like, are those horns or just like a hair decoration? Fallow Step. This seems like a large zone.
That's some ranch.
Does Milpa take care of this place all on his own?
He does.
Wow, that's gotta be a lot of work.
This Milpa sounds like a pretty impressive person if you ask me.
Let's rest up.
Yeah, I kind of feel like I've had my fill. Yeah, I think I'm done for now. I've gotten what I wanted out of it. It's not bad. It's just blah. How do I exit the game? Submenu? Yes. JRPGs are always weird about that.
Visions of Mana.
I should also recognize Val's voice actor, but I can't name him. Yeah, now for some reason my tiredness just hit me like a sack of bricks. So I think I'm just gonna wrap up there. So yeah, good night everybody. Take care of yourselves, sleep well, get something to eat or drink if you haven't. Thanks for hanging out, and adios.